You know, I really don't like the fact that I'm like around 260 pounds. I mean, I'm like 6'4", 6'5", but I weigh 260 pounds, and that is pretty much within the obesity range, you know? So I'm kind of obese. I am kind of obese, you know? Like I'm hoping that the meds I've been taking would hopefully get me to the point where it stops me from gaining all that weight, you know? I mean, the thing is, yeah, people could tell me go exercise and stuff like that, but the problem is autism. Well, basically, anxiety. I have generalized anxiety disorder, okay? An obsessive compulsive disorder. And that just makes it like really, 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 really difficult to be dedicated to exercising. Because one day a horrible thought of something like the traumas I had with Notion Tohoshi would come into the front of my mind, just remind me of how pathetic I seemingly am. And then these internet trolls saying, "Oh, this guy is getting fatter, confirmed." Like they did the same thing with like Matthew Davis, 10 years ago. But let's let's tell you all the truth. Some people would call me fat, and then someone exposed another guy, Oleg Volk, and then they made fun of him for being very obese. You know, he was a Kiwi Farms member too. You know, but but the thing is, it's been said before, and I will say it again. But being fat is not okay. Humans are not designed to be fat. But I'm not going to say it's directly your fault. There's seriously a problem with fucking the the food industry and all that other shit, making ultra processed food and other stupid fucking garbage food that is designed to keep you craving for more, or they just fucking, okay. But here's the thing. United States, like I've noticed, doesn't seem to really have those, labels that warn you of excess sodium, excess sugars, excess saturated fats. Like they don't have it. They don't really have it, unlike Canada and Mexico. And yeah, you'll often see people who are pretty obese in Canada and Mexico, but America has like twice the amount of people who are obese than in Canada, roughly twice. But so at least Canada's doing something, right? But it seems like the American influence on the food market has had severe, severe consequences on Pacific Island countries like Nauru. And like back then, people would get their food naturally in the country of Nauru. And now, like, over half of the people in that country are fat, obese. Over half. Because their imports now include processed foods, and that made it terrible, terrible disaster for the population of Nauru and many other Pacific Island countries. Like, and these countries are really, really, really small. They are very small. Like Nauru. Like you can just drive around the whole entire island country in just 30 minutes. That's how small it is. So, yeah. Like, Americans are getting fat. What about the people in Japan or China? You never see people who are getting fat over there. Well, I was watching an Evil Deal video as of recently, and he even notes that people in China are getting fatter. Hell, even like the friends in my friends in Japan that I talk to. Yeah, I'm learning the Japanese language still. Even they say they're getting fatter. Even they say they're getting fatter. Like, holy shit. Like, this planet is really, 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 really going to the direction of the movie Wall-E. You know, that movie where they just basically they had to leave planet Earth and go to interstellar space, but in the meanwhile they're just dependent on the fucking robots to do their shit. And like, eating physical items like burgers and shit takes too much effort. Why not just sip it out of a fucking cup? Meanwhile, the Earth is so polluted that almost all life on Earth just basically ceased to function. The oceans are just completely fucked. The land's completely fucked. Everything's completely fucked. Like, I remember that one scene where, like, the captain doesn't even know how to read the fucking manual. And this is like the future that the oligarchs basically fucking want for us. They basically fucking want this for us. Okay? They're making us addicted to ultra-processed foods! They're making us addicted! Like, this is fucking horseshit! This is fucking horseshit! Like, 30 years ago, it was never this bad. Like, people who are, like, obese would be, like, in the history books for being known for being morbidly obese. Well, most of the population would be skinny. That was what it was like historically. You know the McGuire twins? I think that's what they're called. They're known for being morbidly obese. They're known for being morbidly obese. In the next 10 years, the average person will weigh as much as Dan Sobel is right now. This is terrible. It's gone so bad to the point where, like, Canada and Mexico had to, like, supplement basically the foods that are imported from America because the American, like, fast food chain, the food industry, and every other kind of bullshit wants you to be fucking fat. They want you to be completely immobilized and fat and dependent on a fucking floating chair or some shit. You know? And being fat also destroys brain tissue, making you dumber. Making you dumber. So yeah, you can understand why weight gain is a serious concern for me. But I have the feeling that the whole food industry and all the other kind of shit, the oligarchs want to make us super fucking fat. I don't want to be